Yo, what's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and today we are taking a look at the Colorado Avalanche making some moves. Again, it's not a super big move, but nonetheless, it came at a pretty big price tag. There's a couple of details on the deal in terms of salary retention and things like that, so let's get into the deal. So the Colorado Avalanche, they have a little bit of cap space freed up here, maybe looking to make a move, and they did exactly that. The Colorado Avalanche acquire center Lars Eller from the Washington Capitals in exchange for a 2025 second round pick, and that is Colorado's pick. Lars Eller comes in, 31% of the salary is retained by the Colorado Avalanche, which is 1.085 million. Overall, it's a good deal for the Avalanche in the sense that they're picking up depth and down the middle. This is a guy that can kill penalties. He's a pretty good player in that regard. But let's be honest. I mean, the best season Lars Eller had was, I think, the 18-19 season. He picked up, I think, 39 points over a full season, and that's as good as his career ever got when the Capitals won the Stanley Cup. So, he has cup pedigree to him. He's been there before. He fits right in with that Avalanche group in that sense. But it was definitely a bit of a payment. And I think maybe some of that is because they did decide to retain some of his salary. They wanted the Capitals to retain a little bit, so it made it more difficult. But overall, I don't think this is a bad move for them. It's really, no harm, no foul, really. He could play center. He's 33 years old. He's played a lot of hockey. And I think that this is a guy that if you're a Avalanche fan, yeah, it's not necessarily a Tyler Bertuzzi or some of the bigger guys that are still maybe left on the board in terms of wingers, but nonetheless, I think they can still add, right? If they wanted to add a Max Domi, they could still do that. And I think that's what's nice about this deal, right? Like on a long playoff series, a long playoff run, guys like Lars Eller are the guy that you kind of need like in that second or third overtime, God forbid, in a game. Like he has been able to score those big goals in the past for the Capitals, and I think this is a good addition for them. Now their cap space at this point is 142 grand, a little over $1 million with LTIR, so there's not really much they can do, and okay. So maybe that does take them out of the running for some of these other guys available. But the Colorado Avalanche, nonetheless, I think it's still pretty good. Like I said, the Avalanche have their team, right? And if you're a good team like the Avalanche, you're kind of just looking to add just little pieces here and there throughout the lineup. They've got a good hockey team already. And maybe you're a little bit more comfortable putting Lars Eller out there. The final minute of a game, a close game, he needs to win a faceoff. Lars Eller can do that for you too. So I think that's a really good pickup for them. Again, for the Capitals, I think they're upset. He's been there for a while. They've traded Johansson. They've traded a couple of different guys there in Washington, but getting a second round pick for Lars Eller kind of makes it a little bit bittersweet, right? Like, of course, you don't like losing Lars Eller. He was there when he lifted the cup with the Capitals, and I think it was 18 or 19, whenever they won the cup. And, the consolation prize is a second round pick in a couple of years, and they'll, as they're kind of rebuilding the team at that point, they could always use it as an asset here moving forward over the summer. They could draft with it. There's a couple of different things they can do, but nonetheless, the Capitals are continuing to go down that list, like I've mentioned, from Orlov, Trevor Van Riemsdyk. I assume we're expecting a deal on him very soon, so stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again next time.